Hi there, my name is Bill Warner and I'm with EntreDot. You, I'm sure, have heard about the term key performance indicators, abbreviated KPIs. People throw that acronym around all the time. KPIs, KPIs. You got to manage your KPIs. What are your KPIs? Blah, blah, blah. Well, they're important, that's why. So pay attention. You got to know your numbers. If you're the CEO or the CFO or the head of finance or anything like that, or you're proposing a new business opportunity, you've got to know what you're talking about. And it comes down to the numbers. Now, the typical performance indicators are revenue, for example, and the acquisition of revenue into your company on a regular basis, probably watched week by week by week throughout the month, reported at the end of the month, so that you know you're on target. You probably have made commitments to investors, to partners, channel partners, and things like that. You got to know that you're on target with revenue. It's, after all, money coming in that floats through your cost and expense structure and hopefully winds up as profit at the end. Spending, whether it's cost of goods sold to make sure that you're getting good gross margins on your products and or services, or operating expenses, so that you're not spending on things you didn't expect and you're spending the right amount on the things you did expect. So watching your ongoing operating expense is important, as well as cost of goods sold. That's your gross profit margin, which you've got to maintain control of. So another one is your cost of customer acquisition, all the marketing and sales expense that goes into the acquisition of a customer in the first place. Believe it or not, yeah, you better believe it, can't cost more than the revenue you're going to get from the ultimate sale. So you'll be surprised that a lot of business proposals we often see don't make sense because it costs more to acquire the customer than the revenue you're going to get from them. That doesn't sound too smart, does it? So the next one is marketing metrics. All of the marketing campaign metrics that have to do with creating awareness, click-throughs. If you're in the retail business, how many people put an item in their shopping cart, then how many people actually paid for it once it got there, and watching that day after day, week after week. Inventory, if you're a product company, keeping track of inventory and don't run out, and on the other hand, don't have too much, and make sure you understand how what it takes, that is, in order to replenish inventory. So the final one, of course, is cash. Cash is king. Remember, we talked about that the other day. So managing your cash flow is a metric that you live by. So this is like flying an airplane with all these dials and things there in front of you as your autopilot is driving your airplane for you. I'm going to say you're going to steer an airplane that's actually steering itself. But you got to watch all the dials. The dials for you are your KPIs, and the dashboard you have put in place to keep track of all of that and report on it. And more importantly, take action on deviations from what you expected. So that's the subject of KPIs. So again, my name is Bill Warner. I'm with EntreDot. I want you to have a good day. I look forward to talking to you again.